Hello, my name is Nick Forrest and you are watching LifeTimes, a TV programme for those who remember the old days more than yesterday. In this episode of LifeTimes, our journey begins at the city farm in Gorgie to see a showcase of traditional farming methods and animals of Scotland. From there, we will make our way to Stirling to attend one of the largest classic car shows in Scotland. After that, we will take part in a gathering of pipe bands held in Royal Deeside near Braemar. And finally, we will climb Salisbury Crags to catch a glimpse of Edinburgh's stunning skyline. Man, despite his artistic pretensions, sophistication, and many accomplishments, owes his existence to a 6-inch layer of topsoil and the fact that it rains. To own a bit of ground, to scratch it with a hoe, to plant seeds, and watch the renewal of life. This is the commonest delight of the race, and one of the most satisfactory things a man can do. These poetic words by Charles Dudley Warner are taken very seriously at Gorgie City Farm, which is our first stop today. This small piece of land, amongst Gorgie's Victorian tenements, is looked after by the local community to preserve a way of life that was typical to the Scottish countryside. So let us visit this unique little place in Edinburgh. There are not many other activities that can fill us with more excitement than taking a car trip to somewhere new. Vehicles come in many shapes and sizes. They change with age as well, and yesterday's modern ultimately turns into today's vintage. However, good design will please the amateur enthusiast and the serious connoisseur alike. We are about to see a classic car show in the city of Stirling, which exhibits many models not seen on the road for decades. Some were made for everyday people, and some for a privileged few. Nevertheless, we can agree that their elegant, stylish interiors and exteriors are a pleasure to see again. Pipe bands are a long-standing tradition in areas with Celtic roots, but nowhere else are they such symbols of a nation than in Scotland. The most famous pipe band event every year is the Tattoo, held in Edinburgh Castle's esplanade. But over the centuries, spectacular displays have been performed all across the country. The players are challenged by complex melodies and engage their audience by demonstrating excellent skills while performing in the parade. We shall be travelling to Royal Deeside, near Braemar, where several pipe bands of the Cairngorms and Aberdeenshire have gathered for a private event in celebration of Scottish culture. Our final stop today will be something familiar to anyone living in Scotland, Holyrood Park in Edinburgh, which needs little introduction. Holyrood Palace, St Margaret's Loch and St Anthony's Chapel are all beautiful in springtime, but Arthur's Seat, the highest point in the park, is truly the highlight. Described by Robert Louis Stevenson as a hill for magnitude, a mountain in virtue of its bold design, the peak provides us with some of the best panoramic views over the city of Edinburgh and beyond. However, we can stop anywhere on the path to the top and still enjoy splendid sights. We have now reached the end of today's journey. It was a pleasure to be your host this afternoon. We will be back again tomorrow. Until then, have a good day. Goodbye.